First of all, let's pay homage to the lineage gurus, to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming, to Master Sakya Zhengkong, to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and to Master Dupten Dorje. Let's also pay homage to the three jewels of the altar. The main deity of Homa today, the Trinity of the Western Paradise, Amitabha, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and Mahastama Prapta Bodhisattva. Sunu, Tutan Siddhi Rinpoche, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, all disciples present here and over the internet. And our participating VIPs today are the Chief Secretary of the Taiwan government, Mr. Zheng Peifu, and Madam. From Academia Sinica of Taiwan, the Madam to the Professor, Professor Zhu Siyi and Madam. Oh. So it's typed wrong here. It became Madam Zhu Siyi. It should have been Professor Zhu Siyi. It shouldn't be written this way, okay? And from the Zhongshan Medical College affiliated Plastic Surgery Department, Dr. Zheng Senglong. And Troubadour School Scholars Group and Medical Group. The General Manager of the Jingyi Enterprise, Ms. Zhang Yizhen. The wood sculptor, Mr. Zhen Jian. Rep to the council from Tainan City. The director of Lotus Light Charity Society of Taiwan, Mr. Zhang Yaoren. The CEO of the American Fourth Technology Company, Mr. Lin. And he was the songwriter for the Nagarjuna mantra.
My university same classmate 朱金水先生及夫人陈哲霞女士。他这个又没有
This is also not written right.
朱金水先生夫人。
Yeah.
然后再来是陈哲霞女士。大约满九次第喜金刚讲义及密宗道次第广论。
And the host to the Great Perfection Dharma Havaja Exposition at Domestic Septantayana Dharma Sister Teaching. And the host to Lamdre and the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment, Master Lien Hai. Producers for the Geni Diansang Sinten, Illuminating Your Heart, Dharma Sister Rebecca Shiachi.
and Lu Guoyin 女士 and her husband. 这是感谢利勤探土公司。
And thank you to Lichin Exploration Company for their donation of $100,000. And from Singapore, the Dharma assistant Sui Chen, also $100,000. And also from Singapore, Dharma brother Lian Xue from the Lizang Temple there, $100,000.
那这一次我们做净土三尊的护摩。
So this time,
还没有跟大家 say hello.
Right. I should say my hello first.
大家午安，大家好。大家午安，大家好。
Good afternoon, everybody.
大家好。萨瓦迪卡，坎萨米达，斯拉玛香，斯拉玛，班当。Good afternoon and normal konnichiwa. Sawaji, hola amigo, kamsahamnida. Hola amigo, te quiero mucho. 还有 Miss 多一集。大家好。Thank you for coming. 那我们今天是做净土三尊。那么阿弥陀佛的心咒是 Om Amidevaya Set。
Today we perform the Homa of the Trinity of the West. The mantras of Amitabha, Kuan Yin, Bodhisattva, and Master Mahaprabhupada. As we all know, Amitabha Tathagata is holding lotus blossom on his hands, and his mudra is the Amitabha meditation mudra. And Kuan Yin Bodhisattva's mudra, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva is holding a pure water vase, and his mudra is the open or blossoming lotus mudra. And the mudra for Master Mahaprabhupada is the lotus blossom in bud. The open one is for Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and the closed or the flower bud, lotus bud mudra is for Master Mahaprabhupada, and for Amitabha is the meditation mudra. So in the past, I have practiced the Pure Land Buddhism, and I was at the South Gate Bridge of Taichung, so 58 East 2, and I was the survey engineer there. And next to it is the Puthi Hospital, and there is a memorial hall there, and the living nun lady was at the hall teaching about the Mahastama Prapta, 念佛言通章, the origin way of by chanting Amitabha. So I went there to pay homage to the living nun, and I took refuge at the Fojiao Lianse, at the spiritual center, to take refuge at the Inxun Dao Si. So the Mr. Li Bingnan studied Pure Land for a very long time. And how about now? Yes, even now. I always chant Amitabha Buddha at all times. In the morning when I got up, in the morning, I would perform the 3 sets of yoga. The first one is to exercise my eyes. So I would close my eyes and rotate them for 14 times, and then I open them. Immediately, and to see a long distance. Nobody else talk about the exercise of the eyes except Grandmaster Lu. In the morning, when you woke up, you open the curtains, and then you look far away, say a tree on top of a building, and then you close your eyes and you rotate them clockwise 14 times. First to the left, to the up, to the right, down, left, up, right, down, 14 times. Closing your eyes, and then you open your eyes and you look as far as you can. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and I would do that by chanting Amitabha. 14 times, 14 rotations. And then I would tap on my teeth 36 times. That's the exercise of the teeth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the exercise for the teeth. And then the exercise for the ears. You use your palms to close on the ears, and then snap your fingers 7 times. So the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amitabha. 3 times for the ears. So after you count to 6, then you would say Amitabha. So after I do these exercises for the eyes, for the teeth, and for the ears, That's why at 74, Grandmaster Lu never needs any eyeglasses. And I would check my teeth twice a year. I would clean my teeth twice a year. And it's done by Master Lien Ji's son. Son of Master Lien Ji, bearer dental office at the Zhongmingnan Lu, Zhongmingnan Road. I go there twice a year to clean my teeth, and I don't have problems with my teeth until now. Every time I come back here, I would go to my ears, throat, and nose doctor to check my ears, because I have some ear pus and I like it to be taken out by the doctors about twice a year. So in April, I would go to the ears doctor, to the dentist, so I don't have any problem with them. I do it in the morning. I do this in the morning, and I also do other things in the evening prior to bathing. Every single day. So I am very persistent and committed. There's a memo here. Oh, the VIP list. There's the second page to the VIP list. You have to tell me. Otherwise, it's blank. So on April 8th, Sunday, His Holiness will be in Kaohsiung to preside over Green Tara ceremony for country protection and blessings. So we welcome your participation, and it will be held at the Kaohsiung Conference Center. It's a different place from last year, so please note the new ceremony hall. This will be held by the Da Yi Lezang Temple. So Sunday, April 8th, Green Tara ceremony for country protection and blessing. So it will be held at in the Kaohsiung City. Zhongzhen Si Lu 200.
请大家踊跃参加。原来是广告。
No, it's a.
跟大家讲过。
It's an ad.
那么我以前修净土，现在也修净土。
So I did practice Amitabha before, and I still do now. At night, on the bed, I would say that being reborn in the Pure Land, leaving behind all sufferings, Namo Amitabha. And then I would say Namo 36 trillions, 119,000 and 400 Buddhas with the same name, Amitabha. And then I would say Om Ami Devase, and then I would do meditation, which is the same as what you do. Being reborn into the Pure Land, leaving behind all sufferings. Namo Amitabha. This is what I often chant. In the past, in chanting the Buddha, sometimes they're the 6-syllable ones.
Namo Amitabha. 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 我是6日是这样用唱的。那么以前在佛教联社所念的是。
So I sing it. And in the past too. So that's how I chanted it. You can do the long version or the short version or just direct version. So am I not a practitioner of the Pure Land Buddhism? May all who uphold the Buddha and recite Amitabha's name be reborn into the Western paradise, the realm of utmost bliss, repaying fourfold generosities from above and aiding those in the 3 realms below. That's the meditation that we do all the time. This is in Taiwanese. At that time, Mr. Li Bingnan lived at the Taichung City, Zhengqijie, number 9. I went there every day. I started learning chanting Buddha Amitabha, and until now I still do it. So the Trinity of the Western paradise are the ones that I revere most. Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, infinite life, Guan Yin Bodhisattva, with great compassion and to save beings from sufferings, and Mahastama Prapta Bodhisattva as determined to be Vajrasattva, to be as Vajrasattva in Tantrayana. And also Samantabhadra Bodhisattva is Vajrasattva. And Mahastama Prapta Bodhisattva too is Vajrasattva with the greatest wisdom, and Kuan Yin with the greatest compassion, and Amitabha Tathagata with infinite light and infinite life. And the Mahadouble Lotus Ponds is at the Western Paradise, the Pure Land of Amitabha Buddha. There are 4 kinds of Pure Lands. Therefore, the first one is the Pure Land with the permanent pure light, and then the true reward, unhindered Pure Land, convenient with remains Pure Land, and then the Pure Land of both sages and Mandit. Someone asked me, so when you're reborn in the Pure Land, are you born with complete eradication of karma? So you have to eradicate your body, speech, and mind's karma in order to be reborn in the Pure Land. That's the rebirth, being free from karma. But you can be reborn with karma. So if you're focused and in full concentration in chanting Amitabha's name, and you still have karma, and you chant until the Buddhas appear in front of you, can you go to the Pure Land? There are 2 Buddhist schools. One school believes that you have to eradicate your karma in order to go to the Pure Land. And the other one, you can go to Pure Land with karma. So the first Pure Land with the permanent serene light is the realm of the Dharmakaya. So you have to eradicate all your karma in order to go to this first Pure Land. And then the second Pure Land, which is the true reward, unhindered Pure Land, you also have to eradicate karma. And if you still have karma, the higher Pure Land that you can go is the convenient with remains Pure Land. But if you still have lots of karma, but you can be focused and in concentration, you can go to the lowest or the last Pure Land, which is the Pure Land of both mundane and the sages. So both the mundane beings and the holy or sacred beings can be there. Because at your moment of death you are in concentration and you can go there. So at that time only I knew that you can go to Western Paradise without karma or with karma. So today we invited Amitabha and the Trinity of the Western Paradise. As I walk to the Homa fire pit, as I closed my eyes, I saw the Trinity appearing. And not only the 3 of them, also includes 5 Dhyani Buddhas and all the Bodhisattvas. And all the assembly of the Western Paradise or the realm of utmost bliss, they all descended. So the primary supplicants today, or all those registrants, were very fortunate that they would be brought out from the XX hall And those without karma, they would go to the first pure land of the permanent serene light, and also the permanent of the reward unhindered. But if you still have karma, then you can still go to the pure land of the lowest level, which is the pure land where both the mundane and the sacred beings reside. So the Trinity, Amitabha, were very compassionate. So although Grandmaster is practicing Tantric Buddhism, I still never forget about the Pure Land Buddhism. I started chanting Amitabha from the morning and till night. When I perform the exercise of the sevenfold exercises, massaging my kidneys, my chest line, the breast line. The breast line, but I don't know. It's the line between the two breasts, right? And I would massage it 50 times every night. I don't know what you call this, the line between two breasts, and you need to massage it 50 times, rub it 50 times. And it's the same, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Amitabha. That's 10 times. So every time. And 200 times for the kidneys on my back. So how many Amitabha I have recited? So with the look, the mudra and the mantra, you can practice the Trinity of the Western Paradise. You can practice Amitabha, Tathagata, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and Mahastama Prabhupada Bodhisattva. They are mostly compassionate. They are most compassionate. And like Simu, she's already 70, and she's also sick. Grandmaster is 74. Also have some ailments. I cannot say that I have no problems whatsoever. I have aging problems, and Simu too, and at our moments of death. I hope that the Mother in heaven Amitabha, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and Mahastama Prabhupada Bodhisattva really hope that they can appear in full body to guide us. Amitabha is also my yidam. When you're old, then you would be sick. I hope that the Trinity of the West, I pray to you with all my might to guide Sumo, and to please also guide Grandmaster Lu, because you're my yidam, and also my mother in heaven, Golden Mother. I'm sorry, I have such a soft and tender heart. Also, please guide all the true Buddha disciples, the true Buddha holy disciples. Although I practice Tantric Dharma and I have confidence that I have opened the tip of my crown, that I can open the flower, the lotus blossom on my heart and on all 5 chakras, and the 6 syllables and the lotus, and also with your mind or consciousness of Buddha nature to be pushed out of the tip of the crown to go back to the Mahadapa lotus pond directly. I'm able to do that, but I also hope that the Trinity of the Western Paradise can appear, so that I'm guaranteed that there's a guarantee that we can be reborn in the Pure Land. So today, as I closed my eyes, I could see the Trinity of the Western Paradise, of the realm of utmost bliss. Of course, I hope that all my fellow disciples can also see the Trinity of the Western Paradise at their moments of death. I pray that Amitabha Buddha would be compassionate, and Kuan Yin Bodhisattva be compassionate, and Mahastama Prapta be compassionate. The troubles and worries in the world is endless. From my youth at 26 until now at 74. I can see through the afflictions, but my heart is always too soft, and I feel pity toward the sentient beings. Their karma is too heavy. So rely on the Trinity of the West, and no matter what, I pray to you, my Yidam Amitabha Buddha, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, Master Maprapta Bodhisattva, to please appear in front of all my holy disciples and to guide them to the Pure Land. Yes, the sentient beings are truly beautiful. I've never felt this sad before, and especially for Sima. She's aged and also sick. I'm also old, also have problems. Now time is about up. Let me just read a little bit of Lamdre. The fruit transformation body with self-nature reunion. This will be expounded later during the exposition on the fruit. It's about the 5 dharma of the vase empowerment. There's the first level empowerment in Tantrayana. And the second one is the secret empowerment. And then the highest secret empowerment, and then the perfection empowerment. In Lamdre, it talks about the secret empowerment. But actually, the vase empowerment can result in the Nirmana Kaya Buddha, Buddha with physical body. And secret empowerment can result in the Sambhogha Kaya, or the Buddha with the reward or light body. And the highest secret empowerment can result in the Dharmakaya Buddha. And then the perfection empowerment can result in the authentic body Buddha. So we talk about path, realization, the main goal or the main interest of the school, moment of death, and the fruit. This belongs to the secret empowerment. And then you can reach the realm of the Sambhogha Kaya. And the base empowerment can result in the Nirmana Kaya. And the highest secret empowerment can result in the Dharmakaya, body, Buddha. And the perfection empowerment can result in the authentic body, Buddha. The realm of the authentic body. So it includes path, realization, main goal, moment of death, and fruit. They refer to the path of the perfect body of the channel seeds, showing the 5 dharma of the secret empowerment, the path, the stages of self-blessings, realization, the 4 self-arising wisdom, the main goal, the pure perfection, moment of death, bright clarity, fruit, and the attainment of the Sambhogha Kaya. So, what was mentioned in the Lamdre, the path and the stages of self-blessings. It doesn't rely on visualization and mudra, instead on the self-arising wisdom from one's kundalini to continually empower oneself. Conceptually, although the wise ones have said that it is for uncountable times, actually it's about 900 times. No matter what the mind training is, it is impossible to do so without the qi, utilizing the 4 kinds of qi to operate one wheel, and there are a total of 225 wheels, and for a total of 900. That's the formula. But the formula can also set to be 75 in Sanskrit syllable, and there are 50 Sanskrit syllables, 24 another Sanskrit syllable, and the short Om syllable at the navel chakra for a total of 75. So the 5th instruction of these practices include the 5 unrelight wheels, the 3 relight wheels, and other key formulas for a total of 9 formulas. And they are the formulas of the mind training. And the guiding path are the 5th instructions for the potential of all-encompassing and the all-encompassing. So here let me explain what the secret empowerment and the base empowerments are. The base empowerments is for the outer tantric practice, and the secret empowerments is for the inner tantric practice. Inner tantra practice, like for qi, channels, and light drops. So it cannot be apart from qi. So at first you train the breathing. With one inhalation and exhalation. It's best if the breath reaches the dantian area. Some people said that for women, one inhalation and exhalation can only just reach the heart. Otherwise, if the inner fire has been ignited, then you would bleed. Then that would be rather dangerous. So for man, it has to reach the dantian or the whole body or the toes, and then it would be exhaled through the toes. And in Chandrayana we know our breathing is you breathe in and you breathe out. And it has to reach dantian in the least. Dantian. And then the 9th cycle Buddha breathing is the yoga of concentration. The white in the white air or qi coming in, and then inside it's red, and when it's expelled it becomes black to eradicate all your karma. That's called the 9th cycle Buddha breathing, the yoga of concentration. By utilizing the nostrils, in from the right, out from the left, in from the left, out from the right, in from both, out from both. And then when you go back and forth 3 sets, that's for a total of 9 cycles. It's called the 9th cycle Buddha breathing. So you do it 1 cycle, 2 cycle, you focus on it. Then your mind will not wander. So that's why it's called the yoga of concentration. And the second one is the Vajra chanting. You breathe in the sit syllable and you place it on top of the lotus blossom at your heart or at dantian. And then entering to the lotus blossoms and then home. So 1 syllable at a time. And then you exhale them. So inhale and exhale. So as it enters, then you keep it at the Dantian for a while and then you exhale it. That's called Bajra chanting. It's also a qi, a kind of tantric qi practice. The next one is the treasure vase energy yoga. You breathe in to the Dantian and then you keep it there, and then you push from above and push from below. Then it would form a vase or a vessel, and you maintain and keep the qi at Dantian for the longest you can, and then you exhale it until you could no longer hold your breath. Then you expelled it. That's called the treasure vase energy yoga. And here it's mentioned the four kinds of qi as one wheel. What are the four kinds of qi? There are the upper body qi, which manages the upper body, the lower body qi, the peripheral qi, that's controlling the whole body, and then the fire accompanying qi, which is in the central channel. Actually, there are 5 of them. The 5th one is the mind qi that cannot move, because this is the qi that accompanies Buddha nature, and then that in the future, at the moment of your death, that you would have to transport this qi and your Buddha nature out of your body. So 4 kinds of qi: upper body qi, lower body qi, all over body qi, and fire accompanying qi. And in our practices, first we practice the non-leaking. Lift up your anus. That's the non-leaking practice. And sun and moon looking up, which is the 2 eyes looking up. And you look at the point between the 2 brows, a white point, which is the white point at the 1,000-petal lotus. And then you push in your chin, and then you push your abdomen and your back. Lift up your anus. These are the 6 postures of Sakya. So you push the qi, you push the upper qi down, and you push the lower qi up to form the vase. And then you hold the breath as long as you can. And then after you do this practice, you can start practicing Tumo or inner fire at the Life Generation Palace to light the fire and to make the fire ascend. And the 1,000-petal lotus is solid, and then you burn it to melt, to become liquid, and it would drip, and it would merge with the inner fire. So you use the inner fire with the light drops, the drops or the drips of the body chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus, and the merging of this fire and light drops to open the 5 chakras: the brow chakra, the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the navel chakra, and the secret chakras. 5 chakras. So the secret empowerment is talking all about this. It's extremely important, because only this way, only with this practice, at your moment of death, then you can use your qi channel and light drops to lift up the lotus And the Buddha needs you inside the lotus, which is your mind, all the way up, and then to push it out from the tip of your head, and to have attainment. And this kind of attainment is the attainment of Sambhogakaya, Buddha. So this is just in brief, because normally I've talked about this quite a bit. If you cannot utilize this kind of method to leave, to pass away, then you can just follow Amitabha, Kuan Yin, and Mahastamaprapta. And you have to have the lotus of Amitabha Buddha in order to go to the Pure Land. That's why the Tantric Dharma practice is extremely difficult. You have to start from the Qi practice, 9-cycle Buddha breathing to learn concentration, Vajra chanting in the beginning, and to open your lotus, treasure waste energy yoga, so that your Qi can be full and strong and robust and fill your whole body. And then you use this Qi. You use your full body Qi to ignite your inner fire. And then you have to melt the solid to become liquid, and then to become gas. And then from the gas to become spirit, and from the spirit to become light, and then to make the light to merge with the Tao. That's the steps. The body chakra is solid to become liquid, because through the burning of the inner fire, it becomes liquid and it drips, and then together with the inner fire, it becomes a very strong Qi that it can push the Qi, the lotus, and the mind all the way to the tip of your head. And also to open the tip of your head, you need the Qi too. That's why it's written here that everything has to rely on the Qi. And the formula here is talking about the 225, the 900, or the 75, and the 24. Those are all the numbers for the Qi. You don't need to remember them necessarily. Those are all the channels inside the chakras. So they're the Qi and the channels. So you need to know, to understand what is the Qi, what are the channels, what are the light drops. Light drops are the water. So that's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.